So, RYBSAT, or Read Your Bookshelf-a-Thon, is going on this week. It started today. This is May 18th. It is Monday. It's around 10:45 p.m. And I decided that I would join this readathon. It's kind of late minute decision, but I've been thinking about it for a couple days now, and I think I'm ready to make the commitment. So I'm already currently reading these lovely books, so I'm not really trying to be too ambitious here. I'm not even halfway through Red Queen, which I gotta admit has put me in a bit of a reading slump that I'm struggling to get out of. Purple Hibiscus is amazing, but it's emotionally killing my soul and is very difficult for me to read, surprisingly. It's really bringing up a lot of issues I thought I had resolved in my own personal life, and it's almost as though I relate to this novel a little too well. So it has been heartbreaking for me to read this novel, and I am behind on my May of Adichie readathon. Once I get through Purple Hibiscus, God willing, at some point this week, I will decide to pick up Half of a Yellow Sun as well. So hopefully that won't be as emotionally harrowing for me to read as Purple Hibiscus. I don't know. Will I get to Americana? No clue. If you don't know what I'm talking about, my May of Adichie read-along video will be annotated on this book, so you can just click here to figure out what the heck I'm talking about. I'm also still about 20 pages into Fire and Flood by Victoria Scott, so yeah. Not gonna be able to read my bookshelf that much. So this is the shelf I have chosen to read from, and I'm actually currently reading this book right here, which is book 1 in the Betsy Tacy Treasury by Maud Hart Lovelace. It actually includes the first 4 books in the series, and I'm slowly making my way through this, but I'm not gonna start with this. You see how big these books are? No way. I'm not gonna read the Throne of Glass series. I'm saving that for a little bit later on this summer. So I have decided to start right here with The Sky is Everywhere by Jandy Nelson. I've really been wanting to read this. I've been in the mood for some kind of deeper YA contemporary, and then I want to jump straight to the chick lit women's contemporary fiction with Sophie Kinsella's I've Got Your Number, which I've heard delightful things about. If I manage to get through all the books I'm currently reading, plus these 2 this week, which I highly doubt, I will then crack open Me Before You by Jojo Moyes. So there we go. That's my Read Your Bookshelf-a-thon goals. So with the books I'm currently reading, plus my RYBSAT TBR, I have 7 books here, which that's a book a day, and it's already pretty much the end of day 1, so I highly doubt I'll be able to get through all these, but I am going to try and read as much as possible, and I'm basically just using this as motivation to get back on that horse ever since Red Queen kind of put me in a slump. So that's it. Let me know what you are reading for RYBSAT, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye, guys. I finally got my hands on All the Light We Cannot See by Anthony Doerr, and this is a World War II novel that is now a Pulitzer winner, guys. It won the freaking Pulitzer for literature this year. It's basically a novel where the lives of a boy who is, he is a Hitler Youth, and a blind Jewish girl, and how their lives intersect during World War II times. Pulitzer winner. Amazing. It's also a National Book Award finalist, but I guess, the Pulitzer trumps all, guys. Seriously. Next up is another novel by Victoria Scott, The Collector, and this is part of the Dante Walker series, and I have the other 2 novels in the series. I bought them from Book Outlet, and I've slowly been hauling them the past few months, and I now have the very first novel, so I can now marathon this series. I've heard mixed things about this, especially with the way the message towards young teen girls and how that might not be the best message to put across to girls about, self-esteem, self-confidence, and so I'm